Breaking the Wall of Inadequate Education for Refugee Children. Rayah Algheithy, World Innovation Summit for Education, Qatar.
This is Umran. He's one of around 30 million children forced to flee home. I'm sure many of you have seen him before, but have you wondered what happened next to Umran? The average refugee spends around 3 years living in transit until they are given a new home, and during that time, children like Umran have little to no education. This means that when they are eventually enrolled in schools, they are academically underdeveloped and they have difficulty integrating in the classroom. Through my experience volunteering in refugee camps, I found that creating a classroom environment during this transitionary period is difficult for many reasons. First of all, lack of funding. Education represents only 2% of humanitarian aid. This leads organizations to rely heavily on volunteers, which means that they don't always have the expertise to run education programs or to deal with children. Continuity in programs becomes difficult as volunteers come for short periods and leave. There's a language barrier between volunteers and children. And finally, logistical constraints can restrict access to education resources. So given this unique situation, how can we ensure that refugee children develop academically and socially? To ensure children's development, myself along with the team created PikaBox. PikaBox is a comprehensive solution for volunteers to conduct non-formal education sessions for children up to 8 years old. PikaBox consists of the following: a database of activities that develop children's social, emotional, physical, and cognitive skills, a smartphone application for volunteers that lists these activities with detailed instructions and enables them to plan sessions, a toolbox with all the equipment needed to run the activities. The equipment is simple, low cost, and can easily be delivered to camps. As a proof of concept, we tested PikaBox with organizations in and out of the refugee context, and we incorporated their feedback in our latest design. For volunteers, the solution successfully addressed the language barrier and it decreased planning time. For children, the sessions enhanced their social and cognitive skills. For example, children gradually became better team players, they exhibited greater retention of colors and numbers, and they became more responsive to instructions. So based on proven results, PikaBox is a solution that is effective, it's easily scalable, and it has the potential to impact 30 million Umrans of the world. Thank you.